your girl is back with another motherfucking video. Welcome to the motherfucking Quinice show. If you new here, welcome. My name is Quinice. Make sure y'all comment, like, and subscribe, and welcome to the motherfucking channel. So in this video, y'all, I want to talk about how in my previous video, why I moved to Arizona, I talked about how I transferred my Section 8 to come down here and move to Arizona. Now I want to talk about why'd I end up getting off of Section 8 and what I did to do that and where I'm at now, pretty much. So without further ado, let's get into the motherfucking video. So what I did was I pretty much was on Section 8 and things of that, moving into Arizona. Yes, bitch, I was. And I still worked. You can still work, bitch. I paid most of my motherfucking rent anyways, bitch. They wasn't really doing nothing, but I wanted to use my fucking voucher to move to Arizona. So that's what the fuck I did. So like I said, I was living in Section 8 housing. What I would show y'all that. I'm gonna actually do a vlog to Buckeye so y'all can see that coming. That is coming. I'm planning on dates and stuff like that to get that shit pushed out because I know I want to show y'all Buckeye and I want to show the apartment that I used to live in that took Section 8. And just in case if anybody's looking into moving out here and that's having a voucher or whatever and don't know where to look, I'm your bitch for it because I'm gonna let you know what it is. So I really just wanted to get more information about that, elaborate a little bit more on to the Section 8 thing or whatever like that. So now that the housing market is shit everywhere, it's really hard to find something on Section 8. I'm not gonna lie. That's another pro for me, the reason why I got off of it. Not only was me and my fiance making money, like we're over the income qualified anyways, that's one of the reasons why we got off, but we also got off because we found better housing without the Section 8 voucher, if you get my drift. Like, I wanted something a little bit more, you know, suburbs, my kids, you know, will fit in everywhere and stuff like that. So I really wanted to have a better living environment. Now, don't get me wrong, there's some Section 8 places that they have nice apartments and shit like that. And there's areas, but you really got to look for those fucking gems because they're not going to just be given to you. Here, I know that with living here and what I know, it's been very hard to find something. That's another reason why I just gave it up, because you literally cannot find anything. Or you're gonna be living in the goddamn ghetto, and I'm not finna fucking do that. Where I lived, I was in a decent area in Buckeye. I really, you know, enjoyed the area and stuff like that. I had my little run-ins with different motherfuckers that didn't know me, but other than that, like, I wouldn't mind. I would go back there, live there in Buckeye. I just want to live in the area that the apartment complex that I lived in, because like I said, they got me fucked up when they tried to put that little floor damage on my shit, like I told y'all in my apartment video. So make sure y'all check that out too, because your girl is giving y'all this motherfucking information as much as I fucking can. So the reason why I really got off of it, that was the reason. The income, we was over income at that point, and then on top of that, we really couldn't find nothing in a decent area to raise kids in. Mind y'all, I have 4 sons, and I wanted to make sure that they were in a good environment. I didn't want them in a bad environment. So environment and placement and stuff like that was good for me, the school district, all that shit. So that's why I ended up, that's what made me transition to fucking Peoria, where I stay at now. And my kids love it out here. It's the best decision I moved from leaving Buckeye. I mean, I would have stayed in Buckeye, like I said, if I could have found a house out there, but I couldn't. So I decided to just move out here. So I decided just to move to Peoria, where I'm at now. So I love the area and everything like that. I say that in my other videos that y'all need to make sure y'all check it out. But I went off that. But I'm telling you, like, now the housing market is fucked, y'all. Like, it's really fucked as far as like having Section 8. It's really hard to find something. It's at the point where the waiting lists are years now, and when I first got here, it wasn't like that. Like, literally, people will put you on a wait list. Like, you can call, like, if you're planning to move down here in 2020 with a Section 8 voucher, and you're able to get on, if you call like in 2019 or something like that, at least like a year or so or 6 months before you decide to move, you can find something. But now, bitch, you can't find anything, and it's really hard to find stuff. So my best bet is, if you're gonna have a housing voucher, I would just start looking into other cities outskirts from Phoenix to see if you can find something with there. But I know that a lot of people are losing their housing vouchers out here because there's nowhere to fucking go, and a lot of people are either giving it back or trying to move to a different city and state or stuff like that. So I decided I wanted to stay, so I just decided to give it back. I pretty much couldn't find anything. The income, I got sick of the motherfuckers all in my motherfucking business, because Section 8, they be in your motherfucking business, bitch. They want to know everything. So I just said, fuck it, I'll just pay my shit on my own. I'm already paying, me and my fiance together was paying nearly all the rent. They wasn't really contributing to nothing, which I appreciate that shit. Bitch, you lose a job, or, you know, your income fucked up, or only one of y'all working, bitch, Section 8 is the motherfucking gym, bitch. I'm not saying don't get on Section 8. What I'm saying is use that shit wisely if you got it. If you on that shit, use that shit wisely, okay? Because I feel like I did all I could for that program. And when I saw my life elevating and I wanted more and wanted different things for my kids, I gave the shit back. And thank God for my fiance, I'm able to, you know, live the life that I want to give my children. So I appreciate that. Shout out to you, babe. So I really do like pushing that whole Section 8 thing. Ain't nothing wrong with being on the shit. I was on the shit. I'm not gonna sit up here and sugarcoat shit. I'm telling y'all right now, like, literally, it's really fucking hard to find anything. Unless you want to be in the fucking ghetto in the slums or some shit like that, you'll probably get somewhere. But if you want a good upbringing for your kids, you got kids, you want a different, you know, environment for them, and you want a different city, you might have to wait that 3 to 4 years, because that's what the fuck they saying is that. And you ain't got that long. Once you port here, you literally, bitch, you only got like, what, 60 days to find something? And if you don't find something, they either gonna port your ass back to where the fuck you came from, or you gonna have to give it up. It's really, it's a fucking catch-22, because really it's not giving what it needs to give. And a lot of these motherfucking Section 8 people, a lot of these Section 8 fucking agencies, first of all, they don't even want to let you go unless they're absorbent, unless the other city that you're going to absorbent. I know where I come from in Iowa, the bitch didn't want to let you go unless it was absorbent. But bitch, I got lucky. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Where am I at? Maricopa County, that's where I transfer my shit to. Maricopa County Housing Authority. They was billing, bitch. I didn't got on my motherfucking Section 8 lady so motherfucking bad in Iowa, bitch. She didn't give a fuck what they was doing. She didn't give a fuck, bitch. They was fucking absorbing, billing, none of that shit. Absorbing is where, like I said in my original video before, but I'm gonna go back on that. Absorbing is when the Section 8 Housing Authority, where you're porting to, is gonna take care of absorbing you in, like take care of the fees and stuff like that for your housing and stuff like that. So pretty much absorb your voucher. Billing is the agency that you're gonna port to is going to bill your old housing authority for, I believe, the first year or something like that. And then after that, you become one of really all them. But for the first year, bitch, they billing your old housing authority for you to be there. So, bitch, that's what I did. I got the fuck out. Now I'm hearing from friends and family out there saying that the lady won't even let them fucking, they got to go somewhere that is absorbing now because she done ran out of funds or some shit, whatever the case may be. But, bitch, I'm happy I got the fuck out of there because, baby, I was not, what, no. Don't get me wrong. Iowa was a good come up too. But bitch, it's Iowa. The fuck? But Iowa is a good come up too. I just feel like me and my family outgrew that. We wanted more. I wanted more for my kids. I went into that in my first video, y'all, about why I decided to pack up and get the fuck out of Iowa. So that's why I decided to move. I wanted more. So yeah, like I said, the housing trying to find something with a Section 8 voucher, they was on the motherfucking news, I want to say a couple months ago, saying that it was hard, people losing their housing because they can't find anything, or the fucking rent is just skyrocketing really, really bad for people that have Section 8. I do know that there's like, you can go through like different realtors and stuff like that, do say Section 8 and stuff like that. A lot of apartment complexes do. But like I said, the apartment complexes have a longer wait list. You're best off finding either a private landlord at this point, or there's a couple, a couple real estate agencies that do it. Like there's one, they give you a whole list in your briefing of who takes and stuff, but I know one of them that I was looking at to go into was called Invitation Homes, y'all. Invitation Homes. And they deal with people that have Section 8. They're all over. They work with different states and stuff like that. So I would look into that because they don't just help with Arizona. They do, I think they have stuff in Chicago and Florida and shit like that. So I would look them up and see. They do take Section 8 too. I was gonna deal with them. They're really strict. Your credit, I believe, has to be over a 600, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I believe it has to be over a 600. And then you can't have a lot of inquiries on your credit. So when you apply for them, bitch, make sure your motherfucking credit profile is where it needs to fucking be, because they would deny you for any fucking thing, it seemed like. So I really didn't want to go with them because they had too many fucking rules and too many guidelines and shit like that. So no, bitch, I'll just go be by myself and go be happy over there. So Invitation Home was a good one. I'm trying to think of another one that I was looking into, but that was really the big one that I was looking into. How I found this apartment that I'm in, I went ahead and went on, where'd I go? I went on Google, bitch. Google was my friend. and I typed in an apartment complex. I pretty much looked for a townhouse because I refused to have somebody live over me again. That shit show that I just got out of, bitch, a year ago was the best fucking choice I ever fucking made, was getting the fuck from over there. Having somebody live over me. So I just looked up Google townhouses in the area. I pretty much toured a couple of them. Mind you, it was still COVID, so when we toured this apartment, they didn't have this one specifically townhouse available, so I toured like the model that they had, and it was a 2-bedroom. Like I said in my other video, the apartment I live in here, they have 2 and 3 stories, which is nice, but the 3 bedrooms have 2, so I'd rather just have 1 flight of stairs, bitch, instead of 3, because that's just too much for a fat bitch like me. Okay. So I prefer just to have one story to go up. But yeah, they have different, I looked at the amenities. I did an actual tour. They showed me around like what all the amenities we have for this apartment and stuff like that. But they do virtual tours too. But like I said, if you can do a virtual tour, like I said in my original apartment video, that's great. And doing a physical tour would be good too. But doing these Section 8 apartments, just make sure y'all are video recording them motherfuckers too, because like I said, that least enough to try to get me in my last video. So I would just make sure y'all recording everything that, you know, that when you first move in, to have it as fucking evidence, and making sure that you're writing out that fucking inspection form and saving it. But the housing market for Section 8 is like literally nothing's here, and I'm gonna keep a shit 100. And then the low income, the wait list is fucking long too, bitch. It's long, like it's just very long. So a lot of people are coming out here either without a voucher, or they're getting on wait lists with apartment complexes that are affordable housing. That's another one, because I was gonna look into doing affordable housing, but with me and my fiance, we don't qualify for that either. So bitch, we have to just go pay regular rent. That's pretty much what it is. And so that's why I really got off of Section 8, is because I couldn't find nothing. I didn't want to live in a fucking ghetto. I wanted my kids to have more. I wanted to give them more. So that's why I went ahead and got off of it and wanted a better living environment. Like, don't get me wrong, some of these motherfucking places is real nice. Some of them you might, but like I said, the nice ones, bitch, the wait list is like 4 to 5 years. And living in the ghetto, it feels like it's a good like 2 to 3, depending, now that the housing market is raising. So it's just being each is on what you feel like you can accommodate for, what you can afford, and things like that. That's why I got off of it, because I just wanted more. Like, I'm not gonna cap, bitch. I wanted more for my kids. That's why I left. And Section 8 is like, you can't make over a certain amount, or if you make too much, they'll kick you off, or they'll give you, but I'm not gonna say they'll kick you off. They give you like a 6-month run. So if you're over the income, what they do is they give you a 6-month run for 6 months to see if you can maintain the full rent. So let's just say my rent is $1,500 or whatever. They will let me see if I can maintain that for 6 months before they transition me off the program. Because at that point, I'm self-sufficient. I don't need them for anything. So that's what they pretty much did. But I said, I just didn't turn my paperwork in. So I just said, fuck it. When my lease is up, I'm just gonna fucking move. And that's what we did. And we ended up finding the 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom townhouse that we're in now. But getting off Section 8 is a big step for me. I feel like I was on the program for about 4 or 5 years, I believe. I got on it when I was single, and it was just me and my 2 sons at the time, and I needed it for a clutch to help me get by, because bitch, I was a single mom. I had 2 kids. I was working, trying to work 2 and 3 jobs and being away from my kids. Bitch, I was paying most of the rent any fucking way. But being able to go back to school, looking to going back to school and stuff, that's why I went ahead and wanted to stay on Section 8 and stuff. But Section 8 is the motherfucking GOAT, bitch. I'm trying to tell you, like, if you're looking to go back to school, you're looking to reevaluate your life, refinance, see what your income and stuff like that. If you're not making enough to make ends meet, bitch, by all means, apply for low income, apply for Section 8, all that stuff. Arizona is just not, they don't have the capacity as of yet. Like I said, they're up and coming. But I guess with a lot of people migrating here with either Section 8 or looking for low income, like, unless you're going further up north, I feel like they have more places for you to look and stuff like that. But I feel like in the area that I'm in, these motherfuckers on news, somebody ain't know where to go, they finna be homeless. Like, it's a sad situation. And I'm hoping they do something about this, because obviously, or you just stay where the fuck you at. If you end up getting lucky into an apartment complex, like, I'll show you guys when I do the little vlog to Buckeye, I'll show you guys the complex I used to stay at. At the time, the wait list wasn't long at all. Like, literally, I waited 6 months when I was in that bitch. So I applied before my lease was up in Iowa, and then I was able to go over there. So I mean, if you do your research, do your homework about the different complexes and stuff like that that accept it, like I said, in your briefing when you do port here, and I ported to Maricopa County. Every county has their own. So Phoenix has their own Section 8, Chandler has their own, like I said before, Tempe and so forth. They will give you a listing of apartment complexes that accept, that take Section 8 vouchers. I do want to shout out Scottsdale though. Scottsdale will send you a list. I know when I was looking to port, I didn't know which area I want to go in because like I said, y'all, before I just packed up and came. Bitch, I've never visited here. But Scottsdale, I was originally going there back because I was looking to move here in 2018 originally. But I didn't because I met my fiance and bitch, that's all she wrote at that point. But Scottsdale is really infamous about sending you, before you even port or do anything, they will send you a list of complexes that you can, or apartments you can call to check their wait list and stuff like that and try to get the process going that way. So shout out to them. A lot of fucking housing authorities, a housing authority should do that. I feel like that would give people that are looking to transport or, I mean, you know, transfer here, the opportunity to see what the market looks like so they're knowing what they're coming into. Scottsdale does that. And I do know Scottsdale is absorbing and the city of Phoenix is absorbing. Maricopa County, the one I was on, is billing. I do know that. Glendale, I believe, is billing. Tempe is billing. But yeah, I mean, it's just, once you start doing your research and stuff like that, I really wish that Scottsdale would tell other housing authorities how they do that. They will actually send you a list of all the apartments in the area and you can call and dibble through that on your own levy. And I think that like a lot of people would be easier to transfer and be willing to move if they had a little bit more AA from the housing authorities to tell them which area to look in. But then you got your bitch like me. So, I mean, if you guys comment below about what different cities you want me to look into for you or help, or if you're looking into moving, you have Section 8, bitch, I'm your girl. I will do as much as I can to get y'all the information that you want. I pretty much want to just say why I got off of it. The housing market sucked, bitch. And I ended up getting a better job. My fiance has a better job, so we're able to afford where we're at. And I just wanted a better environment. Like I said before, like some of the Section 8 environments are not what I wanted. So that's why I didn't get on it. But I know a lot of places that are having their wait list closed, or they're telling them that they're closed. Like the one I was looking at before, they told me that their wait list is not open till 2024 because it's a shit show right now. Like I don't know if it's just Arizona, but maybe it's everywhere. But right now the housing market is shit. So I feel like when COVID happened, bitch, everything just doubled. Like, wait a minute, bitch, where's the motherfucking panorama, bitch? Come on and bring that shit back. Like y'all really just, I feel like it seemed like the inflation is going up. And bitch, we still struggling. Make it make sense, bitch. Because I don't understand how y'all, we going to a fucking panoramic, y'all, and rent, gas, food, everything's going to fuck up. Bitch, we is struggling to get back to where the fuck we was. But bitch, that's another day for another story, because that shit just blows me, y'all. It blows me. So if you're thinking about moving here, do your research. If you guys have questions, comment below. I'll make sure to answer them, as well as if you need more information about, if y'all want more content about Section 8, I'll be your girl for Arizona to let y'all know which way to look. I just want to get my spiel on why I got the fuck off and ramble on some other shit. So until next time, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Make sure y'all comment, like, and subscribe, and let's keep growing this motherfucking family like we've been doing, y'all. We've been rocking this shit out together, and I appreciate y'all.